Hey guys, what's up? It's me here, JPineapple, and I'm back again for another video. And this time, as you guys can tell from the title, you understand what I'm talking about right now. And I'm honestly a little bit split on trying to make this video or not, because I have very strong feelings about Turbo right now. So basically, Hasbro, right? The American company that creates Beyblade, you guys all know this, they were going really well. They really were. The first series of Beyblade, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't mind the first series of Beyblade Burst, that is. I thought it was actually pretty decent because Hasbro, for the most part, stuck to the core of the series, okay? They understood what the core of Beyblade Burst was, okay? And I liked that. Sure, there were bays that didn't have the right parts and, you know, for whatever reasons that was, maybe budgeting or whatever, I didn't mind that, okay? They stuck to the core of Beyblade Burst. Then, Beyblade Burst Evolution came along and they introduced Switch Strike, which was absolutely the best series Hasbro has ever done. Switch Strike, in my opinion, is the pinnacle of Hasbro Beyblade Burst because they really understood what that series was. It was focusing on the gimmicks, and they absolutely did that. Okay? Now, we're here, 2019, and we have this. Turbo. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Slingshot, okay? It's not that I don't really like Slingshot, it's the fact that they made Slingshot the main series. How could you do that, Hasbro? How can you make this the main series? How can you make this the main series? I don't understand how you can do such a thing to this series because, to be honest, I understand why people are trying to defend Hasbro on Slingshot, and I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't have minded the Slingshot gimmicks if they made Slingshot a side series, because that's really what it is. It is a side series. Because, to me, they did a backward step making this the main series, alright? In my opinion, I think what Hasbro should have done with Beyblade Burst Turbo, alright, not Slingshot, Turbo, alright, the third season of Beyblade, I think they should have kept Switch Strike. They should have kept Switch Strike, okay? But except they should have revamped Switch Strike to make it Turbo Switch Strike or whatever type Switch Strike they wanted to make it. All right, they should have kept the metal. All right, if they'd have done this properly, all right, if they'd have made a Fornius with metal, if they'd have made this bay with metal and put reach on it. Okay, give them the proper things that they're supposed to have, okay? And had Switch Strike, what is it? Slingshot, sorry, as like a side series. That would have been fine with me, alright? And I'm sure I'm not the only one here. I'm definitely not the only one here that feels this way about Turbo, because, honestly, they really did go a backward step, because Switch Strike, okay, they introduced Nightmare Luminor, okay? That is currently the heaviest Beyblade Burst Hasbro Bay, is Nightmare Luminor, because they put metal on that thing, okay? And sure, I had problems with my Nightmare Luminor, but I appreciate it for what it was, because they actually did it properly. This is not freaking Luminor. How can you do this to Luminor? You are doing him a disfavor by removing that metal, Hasbro. Alright? And Joel, that's pathetic. That is pathetic. I am being brutally honest. This is pathetic. This is still pathetic. Alright? Sure, it looks like it. Okay, aesthetic-wise, it looks okay. Alright? But performance-wise, which is what Beyblade is about, performance, okay? Performance is not good with these things, alright? I'm gonna be honest, they do not go up to hand with Karatomi base. And that's not even the main thing. What's really saddening to me is the fact that a lot of people don't have access to Cho-Z bays or to Karatomi stuff, so they have to go with Hasbro bays. But Hasbro has really gone a backward step and removed all the gimmicks. And I really don't think that any any Hasbro Turbo bays are really gonna have metal in them, which to me is really sad. It's really sad that Hasbro's gone that route, because Switch Strike, the way Hasbro was going with that series was genuinely a great way that they were going with that series, and then they just cheap out on us and they give us these pathetic things instead of actually giving us the real deal. They literally, the fakes are better than Hasbro's, okay? The fakes are better than Hasbro base. What are you doing, Hasbro? Honestly, this is pathetic. This is pathetic, okay? And I'm not happy. I'm not happy with Turbo. I'm not happy with Hasbro and what they basically did to the whole community. They basically ripped the community. Basically, the community's like on the part of, oh, well, there's like the people that defend Hasbro, and I can't understand why you can defend Hasbro over this, because sure, they're fun, okay? I get that, alright? Playing with a Giga rubber, with like a Giga flat like this in a stadium is pretty fun. I will admit, that is fun. And I do find these bays fun, but that's all they are. They're just different gimmicks, okay? This would have worked if they made it a side series. I would have been okay with that. But the fact they make Slingshot the main series is really the kicker here, okay? The fact that they are doing every bay, they're changing the meta. That's wrong. That's wrong. They should not change the meta. They should have kept it the same, because now the old Switch Strike bays are literally better than these things. Like, yeah. It's really disappointing to me, and that's the main thing that I'm trying to get out of this video, is that Turbo is really disappointing. And you see, I thought Hasbro would have learned something, because this was a similar situation to the Metal Saga, where Hasbro cheaped out on Metal Fury and they changed the meta in that series, but that really backfired on them. A lot of people already know this argument of that, but you know, it's true. It's true, and it's happening again with Turbo, which is really sad to see. And I really hope that Hasbro can at least give us some proper bays with proper gimmicks and proper metal in them. But you know, I don't think we're ever gonna get a full-on metal series, unfortunately. Like, sure, that they could revamp some bays, some main bays, but there's definitely going to be bays that are going to be kept to the side, which is really disappointing. And Yamaterios! I'm going to speak about the new Switch Strike wave. I freaking love the fact they're keeping Switch Strike, because, you know, Switch Strike to me is the best series. It is the best series. I like that series a lot. And the Orange Alchemy, I'm grabbing the Orange Alchemy because that to me is how Hasbro bays should be. Keeping the gimmicks and making the bays proper what they are. Sure, it doesn't have the painted disc, but that's about it. Orange Alchemy is basically perfect to me. Yamaterios, on the other hand, I mean, Yamaterios looks how it's supposed to look, but it doesn't perform the same because it has no metal on it. You see, that's the kicker. You see, Hasbro should have allowed some sort of way to introduce metal into the layers, and they just didn't do that. And that's really the problem with the new Hasbro series, unfortunately. So I'm sorry to all you people that like Slingshot, and that's okay. That's okay if you like these bays. If you like these bays, that's fine. That's totally fine. You're allowed to like this series. But just my personal opinion, I really don't like these things. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like them. Sure, they're fun to test out, but in the competitive game, they're just bad. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much the way I'm gonna go for this video. I don't mean for it to be so much of a downer though, so I will be making more videos and probably making videos on some Turbo stuff, but I'm not going to be going out of my way to basically buying Turbo stuff, because I don't want to support Beyblade Burst Slingshot. I don't want to support Slingshot because to me Slingshot it's just a cash grab to me. Like, I can't see the sense that what's going through Hasbro's Hasbro. I understand it's probably it's probably a business move. That's the only way I can see this, is this being a business move. Because, sure, they're trying to make it fun, but it's not. It's not fun to me. It's not fun. It's just, ugh. And it really sucks, this stuff. So, yeah, that's my opinion on Sling Shocks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you did, please be sure to smash the like button and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. And be sure to comment below your thoughts on Turbo. I actually want to see a discussion going on in the comments. I don't usually see that, but that would be really cool to see down in the comments if what you guys want to, you know, how you guys view Slingshock and all that stuff. I'd be really interested to see it. You guys already know my opinion, so yeah. Till next time, it's JPineapple signing out. Peace.